Peace guys, welcome back to ZENSFXHUB where macro markets are simplified. In this video, I'm going to talk about Trump versus Iran and the rising tensions that we have been seeing currently. So the main points: what triggered this current standoff, the nuclear issue at the center of it, new deadline and military buildup, Iran's and counter moves and missiles, and global economic risks. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So what triggered all this? Trump is demanding Iran to stop making nuclear fuel above a certain level or they will face consequences. He gave them a 10 to 15-day ultimatum, and that deadline is ticking down. Talks in Geneva is seen as the final chance for a deal to be made. On Thursday, February 26, a meeting will be held to discuss how things are going to proceed moving forward and whether they can come to some type of deal. Peace guys. So look, I created a free Telegram where I break down every single trade that I take. I give you the fundamental reasons and I also give you the technical reasons. Whenever I make a new YouTube video, I post it in here so you can be up to date with it. And also, when I get in for a trade, I tell you the entry, the stop loss, and whether I put a TP, which most of the times I don't. And I let you know how much I'm risking on that trade. All right. So if you want to be a part of this community, you want to grow with me, and you want to make some money, join the free Telegram. Now, I will say that I am a position/swing trader, so I do not call out trades every single day. But the trades that I do call out, we get in and we hold and we ride the wave. All right. So join the free Telegram. The link is in description. I will see you guys in there. Peace. So the nuclear issue at the center. Iran has enriched uranium close to weapon usable levels. The US wants a full rollback while Iran wants sanctions relief. So the US standpoint is security while Iran is looking for economic relief. Talks are ongoing, but both sides remain far apart in key demands. Remember that Iran right now, their economy has #1 collapse, and things seem to be getting worse faster than they are getting better. They're trying to survive economically right now because their whole entire country right now is in shambles. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you already know what I'm gonna say. Go watch my other videos because I break all this down. So to talk a little bit more about, the whole nuclear thing, Iran is enriching uranium up to about 60%, which is way above what's needed for nuclear power. Weapon grade enrichment is around 90%. That is what's used to make an actual bomb. So even though 60% is not a bomb, it's still very close to it. So the US military, they have carriers, fighters, and support aircraft positioned. Trump rejected reports of military hesitation. He has signaled that the U.S. is prepared to act if necessary, so he's ready to get physical if that's what needs to happen. State Department evacuates non-essential diplomats ahead of potential conflict. This is a signal that the U.S. government thinks that there's a real risk that they're facing. And the way Iran is responding, they're ready to fight fire with fire. They've been running military drills. They're close to buying advanced missiles from China. That's something that's in the works. And Iran and Russia have been strengthening military ties. And that can mean intelligence sharing, weapon support, or coordination, or all three. So this is not just about the U.S. applying pressure. This is also about Iran willing to apply pressure and also involving China and the U.S. And again, if you've been following the channel, you know how Trump feels about China and Russia. So domestic pressure in Iran. Students are still, not only the students, but the country as a whole are still out there protesting. Armed police are sent to control and suppress these protests. And the government is under a lot of pressure from both the inside and the outside. So they're getting smacked from both directions. The way the market has been reacting so far, you see oil jump to 7-month highs. Gold and other safe haven assets are starting to push higher. Equities are down based on fear, and currencies, like the US dollar, is starting to gain strength. So the key signals to watch moving forward is oil price levels and volatility, gold strength, safe haven, including the US dollar, the yen, and the Swiss, risk sentiment and equity futures, and the event timing around Switzerland talks this week. Okay. So what I want you to take away from this is, if a deal is made before the deadline, oil price will cool down. You'll see oil markets come down. You'll see safe havens unwind for a little bit, like come down or chop around, and risk assets will stabilize, meaning push up. If talks fail by the deadline, oil spikes up again, gold and the US dollar strengthens, and equities sell off hard, and the volatility dominates the headlines. So before I end the video, I want to take a look at some markets just to put some things in perspective for you. So as you can see, right, gold, after we had the huge correction to the downside, you see gold start to, trade higher, like sideways but higher. But we didn't really get a big push until, yesterday when we made these this well, not even yesterday, but this big push was yesterday, right? This daily candle. Now, if a deal is not made, then yeah, we could definitely see gold get back to $5,600 an ounce, if not, more. If a deal doesn't get made, then we'll probably see gold just kind of chop around for a bit, right? And it's the same thing with silver. Silver, after the huge correction, started, it does it looks like different than how gold looks, because gold was actually going like pushing up sideways, but as you can see, silver was actually pushing down, and some people thought we was gonna get like shoot all the way down back to $60 an ounce. um but as you can see, we got a big nice push to the upside yesterday on the daily time frame. So could we see silver get back above $94 an ounce and higher? Yes. If we take a look at the DXY, you can see the dollar, I'm gonna go to a weekly time frame, has been respecting this support level. So again, if this deal get made, then yeah, I think the dollar is gonna come back down to the support level and then even drop lower. Or if the tensions and everything, and things escalate, then the dollar can get back to 98, 99, even $100. Okay, and I also want to show you guys the price of gold, excuse me, the price of oil. As you can see, the price of oil came back to $60, $67 an ounce, a barrel, excuse me. And yeah, again, tensions, if things escalate, then we can see oil you get back up to $76 a barrel. So we just gotta pay attention and look at these markets, and that will definitely let us know how to trade them. All right. So again, if you found any value in this video, please like and subscribe and share with a friend, and just be prepared for what's to come. Thursday is going to be a very important day, and when whatever happens on Thursday, I will make a video to keep you guys updated. And yeah, I'll see you then. Peace.